So today I wanted to talk about the concept of what if I pick the wrong path? And for a lot of people in their 20s, they're wondering if their decision to go to college was the wrong path, if their decision to pursue a particular major wasn't the right thing, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that you didn't pick wrong, you just picked based on who you were at the time. And speaking from experience for me, I was originally a nursing student and I actually made a full pivot to exercise science and now physical therapy during my third year of being a nursing student. So I was literally 1 year away from being a full fledged nurse. And then I made the pivot because I knew that I wasn't in alignment with it anymore. It was the biggest risk, I guess, that I've ever taken in my life, and it was the best decision that I've ever made for me. Needless to say, like, I'm not saying that I've made a ton of money because of it, but it's more like it's now in alignment with who I am, and I wake up with a little bit more fire, you know. So that's kind of where a lot of people are at. They're misaligned. Again, it's just another alignment thing. A lot of people have been inspired by my previous videos, but there's this trend that I'm seeing where people are saying that, what if I just picked wrong? Well, I'm telling you, you have the freedom to pivot. You have the freedom to decide today's the day where I'm going to work towards the thing that I'm actually passionate about. You know, Truth is, we all chose blindly at some point. You're 17 or 18 and you're picking a college major, expected to have everything lined up, right? Have everything figured out. And, some of us just pick because, we're mildly interested in it, and others pick because, of like job security. But then you go down and realize you might have done it for your parents, or you might have done it a little bit mindlessly without any presence, and then you kind of ask yourself, okay, why am I doing this? Holy smokes, like I just wasted my time. But I'm here to tell you that you didn't, because again, speaking from experience, a lot of the skills that I gained with nursing completely transferred over, especially like my interactions with people have transferred over to how I train people and how I converse with people. I take a little bit more care of people compared to people that are only, they're only personal trainers, or they only have experience with clients in the physical therapy field. My advantage now is that I've seen nursing in that, I've seen healthcare from that angle. So, you can actually grab completely unlike skills, or like unrelated skills from other majors, and then be able to transfer it into another skill or another thing that you're pursuing. Like, there's so many things that are transferable. Even if people say that the skills that you gain in a particular major are not transferable, I'm telling you right now that that's complete BS, and it is transferable. So you never wasted your time. So you can be an art major, and then that all of the time that you spent working on your craft in art, or just the skills you gain in art, surprisingly can literally translate into something in finance, investing, or even physical therapy. Like, it seems unrelated, but there's an edge that you can almost create for yourself because of the experience that you gained there. And it honestly just expands your resume just a little bit more. It makes you more interesting. And in general, that's actually a lot of what employers are finding, that you're not just a robot, that you're not just like everyone else, or just a person that, dedicated their, I mean, I'm not discounting people that have only dedicated their lives to one thing, but you are now officially a person that stands out a little bit more. If you put that as, your previous skill or your previous affiliation with a major that is unrelated to the thing that you're pursuing now, a lot of people find that interesting. And you yourself might surprise yourself that, oh wow, the things that I learned here are now transferring, you know. So again, you didn't pick wrong. Questioning doesn't also mean that you have to quit everything. Sometimes you're not on the wrong path. You're just on, how would I describe it? Like the wrong approach, I guess. And maybe you're not super in love with your major, but you do love helping people, right? Maybe your job sucks, but you're learning skills that'll matter later. So again, not everything that feels wrong needs to be thrown out. Some things just need to be reframed. And it takes a lot of creativity to be able to take the unlike skills or unrelated skills that you have and then put it together and make something. And you'll be surprised with the thing that you can make out of it, you know? Sometimes it just takes days of just sitting there and being like, okay, how can I mash all these skills together? Or how can I mash my previous skills into this new endeavor that I'm pursuing? There's something exciting to it, honestly. And again, once you kind of have your alignment with that one thing that you want to pursue, it's like, whoa, I feel again like much more aligned, willing to do what it takes to be able to make this thing work. But then you also have your previous experiences. So that's why, like, when some people they're pursuing something in business, right? And they go through these periods where they like lose everything, right? But they make it back quickly. Why? It's not because of like, just complete luck. They're now working from experience. So I think the next thing is literally just kind of a callback to something that I've just talked about previously. And it's now, okay, cool. I've decided that I'm not on the wrong path, but I'm also scared that I might pick wrong again. Don't even be afraid of that. You're so young that you can take this risk now. That this just, I guess this is just my quick call to action for the end of the video now is, if you're listening to this in your 20s or even in your 30s, you're still so young, and it's like, oh, I have kids, right? You'll have to make the necessary sacrifice to be able to take care of the things that you need to take care of, but don't keep putting your dreams aside. Don't keep kind of, you'll go through your 9 to 5 and then all of a sudden you just kind of forget about all the things that you want to work towards. Find the energy within you to start working towards that, like little by little. Doesn't need to be like grandiose, crazy bursts of effort, you know what I mean? But don't keep just keeping your dreams on the pillow, I guess. I know that sounds corny, but it's like that's a lot of what's happening to, so many young people now. Is like they had big dreams, but then it's like, because of life and, you have to survive, buy groceries, take care of all the things you need to, you just kind of forget. So again, don't be scared that you'll pick wrong again. Just get after the thing that makes your soul feel alive. That's the most important thing. And I'm going to keep drilling that in videos that I put out, because a lot of people, they'll just forget. So if you need a daily reminder of that, just, go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment down below if, you find these kinds of videos inspiring. But again, like, you need to start somewhere, and it's okay if it's not super great initially. So don't be scared. Don't be scared that you're going to pick wrong again. If anything, be excited that you're going to gain new skills, and you're going to use the previous skills that you built to work towards this new thing. So, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.